I love cold training. I use it in a lot of my trainings. There are a lot of touted benefits. Some people say it will boost your testosterone.
Yeah,
Other people say
heard that.
It's not true. I wish it were true. I mean, I'm going to the gym, right? I've been doing it now for a little over 10 years. I have never had a negative reaction when it comes to testosterone, but I've never had a positive reaction. And I think that there's a lot more bro science to that than there is real science. The real science, I will say, that we can for sure say is that when you get into the cold, you will naturally secrete norepinephrine. And this is a really powerful thing for anti-inflammation. So norepinephrine is one of the strongest endogenous anti-inflammatory agents that we produce. And it's also something it's important for attentiveness. So if you want to wake up, you want to become more alert, without the jitters, you can still have your coffee afterwards. It's a different mechanism. But if you want to get that alertness and you would like to reduce your inflammation, cold training not only does a great job with that, but it's been shown to not have any kind of tolerance. I mean, this is the right show to talk about tolerance, right? I mean, we built up some tolerances. You don't get a tolerance. So, which is great because for my addiction, it was not alcohol. It was the painkillers that they'll give you whenever you have an injury. So this is a fantastic thing because you know you have a reliable anti-inflammatory at your disposal. It seems to boost our immune function. Okay, so your immune system is a really complex part of your nervous system. It's not like that you have this lever in your physiology somewhere. It's like immune system, just crank that up. It's not really how that works. But it does seem to boost our immune system. When we engage in cold training, we become better at staying warm. So we actually improve our ability to thermoregulate.
Makes sense. Logically, that makes sense. Go on.
Right? It's just a very, very, it's like, okay, well, I'm able to maintain my body temperature better. When a virus, so for instance, the viruses that gives us colds and flus, right? So a rhinovirus or a coronavirus, they are what we call enveloped viruses. And what that means is there's a membrane over the genetic material. In the cold, that membrane becomes really rigid and durable. And that's one of the reasons why we have more colds and flus in the wintertime. When it's warm, it becomes permeable, and if it's warm enough, the genetic material is completely exposed and it dies. So it just so happens to be that our body temperature protects us from that. And so our ability to thermoregulate, it's directly related to our immune system. That's part of our immune system, but part of our immune response.